walk without a sound, carrying unspoken stories like a way we never found. Every street light hides a memory, every face a silent plea. Everyone pretending strength is all they're allowed to be. We grew up thinking love was something earned through pain, that rest was just a weakness and survival was the game. But beneath the noise of proving, beneath the rush to win, there's a softer truth still knocking, asking gently to come in. When the nights get long and crowded, when your thoughts won't slow their pace, when you're fighting battles no one ever sees on your face, there's a rhythm under sorrow, there's a pulse beneath the fear, ancient as the human breath, steady, patient, always here. We were never meant to carry it alone. Every heavy heart was built to lean, not turn to stone. Justice lives in how we hold each other close. Peace is more than silence, it's the love we chose. Let it move through every scar, every doubt you've known. Oh, from the first shared heartbeat, we were never meant to carry it alone. They told us independence was the highest form of pride, to lock away our weakness, keep the tears inside. But a mountain stands forever, without roots below. No river finds the ocean if it stops its flow. So we listen to the bassline like a friend who understands, not rushing to fix us, just reaching for our hands. In the space between the chords, something honest starts to grow. A reminder we are human, not machines, we try to show. If you're tired of pretending, you don't need a place to rest. If your strength feels like a burden pressing on your chest, let the rhythm be your shelter, not an escape but a home. Some truths are only found when we stop standing alone. We were never meant to carry it alone. Every heavy heart was built to lean, not turn to stone. Justice lives in how we hold each other close. Peace is more than silence, it's the love we chose. Let it move through every scar, every doubt you've known. Oh, from the first shared heartbeat, we were never meant to carry it alone. No crown was ever stronger than a circle of trust. No wall ever protected us like compassion does. They taught us how to conquer, how to claim and defend, but never how to stay open, never how to bend. Yet every time we listen without needing to reply, every time we let someone be weak without asking why, we rewrite the rules they handed down as truth, healing generations quietly in what we choose. We are more than our survival, more than what we've lost, more than every shortcut taken, every painful cost. Every laugh shed in the darkness is a small rebellion against a world that profits from division and compression. So sing this for the ones who feel behind or out of place, for the tired souls still learning how to ask for grace. Let this song be a reminder written deep in tone. Strength begins in knowing you were never meant to carry it alone. We were never meant to carry it alone. Every heavy heart was built to lean, not turn to stone. Justice lives in how we hold each other close. Peace is more than silence, it's the love we chose. Let it move through every voice, every seed we've sown. From the roots of ancient heartbeat to the future unknown, we were never meant to carry it alone. In this human rhythm, every soul has a home. Every soul has a home. Every soul has a home. When the world feels heavy and your hands begin to shake, listen close. The rhythm's proof you don't have to break.
Heartbeat, truth we gently sow. In the soil of broken memories, we learn again to grow. Every whispered chorus carries stories from below, where the elders sang of freedom in a time we'll never know. Bassline steady, guiding footsteps through the dust of doubt. Every note a quiet prayer we dare to sing out loud. Words of love and healing riding softly on the breeze, touching scars we try to hide, setting restless spirits free. When the night feels heavy and the fire starts to fade, we remember who we are and the promises we made. Through the silence and the pain, hear the rhythm call our name. Engine drums inside our chests remind us why we stay. Justice, peace and unity, the seeds we choose to sow. In conscious song we rise as one, let the whole wide world know. Reggae voices echo hope till every heart can glow. Through the storms and through the dark, we let compassion flow. Sing it softly, sing it proud, let the message overflow. One love moving through the crowd, ancient rhythm still candle, dreams the world may never see. Silent fighters in the shadows, holding on to dignity. Still we stand through stormy nights, and when coolness tests our soul, learning how to bend, not break when pressure takes its toll. Hand in hand we rise above the fear that pulls us down. Every step a quiet stand against the weight of sound. Not by hatred, not by force, but by truth we calmly show that our heart aligned with love is stronger than we know. When the road is narrow and the sky is painted gray, we lean into the rhythm, let it guide us on our way. Every heartbeat tells a story, every breath a chance to heal. In the echo of the bass we remember how to feel. Justice, peace and unity, the seeds we choose to sow. In conscious song we rise as one, let the whole wide world know. Reggae voices echo hope till every heart can grow. Through the storms and through the dark we let compassion flow. Sing it softly, sing it proud, let the message overflow. One love moving through the crowd, ancient rhythm still alive and slow. No crown of gold, no throne of lies, no chains upon the mind. We break them with awareness and the courage to be kind. If the system tries to blind us, turn us into stone, we answer back with melodies that feel like coming home. From Kingston streets to distant shores, the message stays the same. Different tongues, but one heartbeat calling out one name. We don't need permission to stand up in the light. Truth vibrates louder when the rhythm is just right. We rise up stronger every day through trials we endure. Learning pain can shape the soul, but never define the core. Harmony in every beat, a balanced soul and pure. Ancient rhythms in our blood remind us to be sure. Not perfect, not immune, but still we choose to care. To lift another spirit when the weight feels hard to bear. Every small act of love becomes a revolution. Healing starts within the heart before it finds a solution. Justice, peace and unity, the seeds we choose to sow. In conscious song we rise as one, let the whole wide world know. Reggae voices echo hope till every heart can glow. Through the storms and through the dark we let compassion flow. Sing it softly, sing it proud, let the message overflow. One love moving through the crowd, ancient rhythms guide us home. So when the night grows silent and the echoes start to fade, remember every step you took, every choice you made. Reggae spirit keeps us warm through life's unending show. From the roots of ancient heartbeat, truth will always grow. Yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We were taught to chase reflections in a glass that never breaks, polishing illusions just to cover up our aches. Every goal kept moving farther every time we reached the line, leaving little room to ask if any of it felt like mine. We learned to carry armor like it made us safe and wise, smiling through exhaustion, learning how to compromise. But somewhere in the quiet underneath the rose we wear, there's a voice and sounds like home still waiting for our care. When the world keeps pulling outward, asking more than we can give, when the pressure turns existence into something we survive, there's a rhythm under effort, slowing on is deep and wide, calling us to settle back inside. We return to what is real, not the image, not the deal, not the fear we learn to feel, but the truth that helps us heal. Justice lives in how we stay, peace in what we don't betray. When the noise begins to fade, we return to what is real. They confuse being busy with being alive, measured all our progress by the size of the jive, but no heartbeat ever hurried just to prove it was strong. It survives by staying steady, moving slow and long. So we lean into the bassline like familiar ground, not demanding answers, just letting ourselves be found. In the space between the echoes and the breath before the sound, we felt something loose and that had kept us tightly bound. If your spirit feels displaced by the pace you're in, if you're tired of pretending that you're always winning, let the rhythm be a witness, not a test to pass. Some truth reveal themselves when we finally stop to ask. We return to what is real, not the image, not the deal, not the fear we learn to feel, but the truth that keep the heart from asking what is best. Empires rise on urgency, they fall the same way too. But love outlives the moment, cause love is true. It doesn't rush the answer or demand control. It waits until the human finally meets the soul. And in that meeting something ancient still is sealed, a promise we remember when we return to what is real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are not what overwhelmed us on our hardest days, not the echoes of expectations we couldn't sustain. Every time we chose to soften instead of closing tight, we moved a little closer to the center of our life. So sing this for the ones who feel more than one, for the hearts trying to remember who they were before. Let this song be a doorway, open and still, a place to stand uncovered and feel whole again, for real. We return to what is real, to the breath, to what we feel, to the love we couldn't steal, to the wounds that slowly heal, from the roots of ancient heartbeat, to the now we stand and feel. When the world forgets its balance, we return what is real. When everything feels borrowed, fast and hard to feel, slow down. What remains is real. We were born into the echo of a world that never rests, telling early how to hide the weight inside our chests. They taught us how to hurry, how to chase a borrowed flame, how to trade our intuition for a number and a name. Every promise made of noise faded faster than the sun, but the rhythm underneath us never needed anyone. It waited in the silence, patient, ancient, white, like a quiet river flowing where the surface only lies. When the answers come too quickly and they don't feel true, when the future feels rehearsed and the past won't loosen you, there's a deeper conversation happening below the sound, where the truth moves slow and steady, never lost, never drowned. The truth moves slow, but it stays, like a heartbeat through the longest days. It don't shout, it don't chase, it finds you when you finally make space. Justice lives in how we weigh pieces, choosing not to hate. The truth moves slow, but it stays, through the storms, through the change. They said strength was never needing anyone at all, standing tall behind our minds, never daring to fall. But every wall we built for safety kept the light away. Every shock from our feelings made the healing take its place. So we turn back to the rhythm like a language we forgot, not asking it to fix us, just to show us what we're not. In the space between the bass and the breath before the line, we remember being human isn't something left behind. If your faith is out of season, if your hope feels thin, if you're tired of explaining what's breaking you within, let the rhythm slow your breathing, let it hold you where you are. Some truths don't come as answers, they arrive as scars. The truth moves slow, but it stays, like a heartbeat through the longest days. It don't shout, it don't chase, it finds you when you finally make space. Justice lives in how we weigh pieces, choosing not to hate. The truth moves slow, but it stays, through the storms, through the change. No empire ever outpaced time, no lie outran the sun. Every crown returns to dust, every war is overrun. But a song sung with compassion outlives the loudest fear. It travels through the generations, quiet, sharp and clear. They can cut the roots and burn the leaves, rewrite the law, but they can't erase the rhythm written deeper than the flaw. In the marrow of the human need to touch and be understood. That's what truth survives the fire, patient, strong and good. We are not the worst things we believed on harder days, not the echoes of the anger we were taught to praise. Every time we choose to listen instead of being right, we return a little closer to the center of the fight. So sing this for the ones who feel behind the pace, for the hearts that learn too early how to self-erase. Let this song be proof you don't need to race the clock. What is real will always meet you, steady as the rock. The truth moves slow, but it stays, like a heartbeat through the longest days. It don't shout, it don't chase, it finds you when you finally make space. From the roots of ancient rhythm to the choices that we make, from the love we choose to give to the silence we don't fake. The truth moves slow, but it stays, long after the noise fades away.
soul can hear, slow down. The truth is already here. Yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah. From the dust of yesterday we rise with open eyes, carrying ancient melodies beneath modern skies. Every scar a silent lesson, every tear a truth, written in the rhythm of our restless youth. Bassline like a heartbeat, steady, calm and deep, guiding tired souls that barely get to sleep. In a world that moves too fast, forgetting how to feel, reggae slows the moment down and helps our spirits heal. When the noise gets louder than the voice inside your soul, when the mirror shows a stranger you no longer know, close your eyes and feel the drum beneath your skin. The rhythm always finds a way to pull you back within. One heart, one rhythm, moving through the night. Different roads, same destination, guided by the light. Justice in our actions, peace in what we give. Unity is more than words, it's how we choose to live. Sing it low, sing it strong, let the whole world hear. Love is louder than the fear, we carry it to you. One heart, one rhythm, no matter where we're from. When the bassline speaks the truth, we all become one. City streets and island shores, the message stays the same. Different tongues and different scars, one eternal flame. Children dreaming freedom in a system built on lies, learning early how to smile while pain lives in their eyes. Still we plant the seeds of hope in places left to dry. Water them with honesty, let patience be the sky. Now every fight is fought with fists or angry tone. Some revolutions start when love is finally shown. If the weight of expectation bends your weary spine, if the world keeps taking more and calling it a sign, let the rhythm be your shelter, let the harmony remind you were never meant to walk this road alone in time. One heart, one rhythm, moving through the night. Different roads, same destination, guided by the light. Justice in our actions, peace in what we give. Unity is more than words, it's how we choose to live. Sing it low, sing it strong, let the whole world hear. Love is louder than the fear, we carry it to you. One heart, one rhythm, no matter where we're from. When the bassline speaks the truth, we all become one. No throne can hold the soul, no chain can stop the mind. When knowledge meets compassion and the heart stays kind. They taught us how to compete, how to conquer, how to win, but never how to listen to the war that's deep within. So we answer with the rhythm, older than the crown, breaking mental borders, tearing fake divisions down. From the first drum ever played to the last song we sing, truth survives every season, every age, every king. We're not perfect, we are learning, falling, standing still, balancing our wounds with hope, surviving through sheer will. Every breath another chance to rewrite what was wrong. Every choice becomes a note inside a greater song. So if you feel forgotten or erased from the frame, know the rhythm knows your story, knows your name. In the echo of the chorus, hear your spirit hum. You belong here in the sound, you've always been one. One heart, one rhythm, moving through the night. Different roads, same destination, guided by the light. Justice in our actions, peace in what we give. Unity is more than words, it's how we choose to live. Sing it low, sing it proud, let the message run. From the roots of ancient drums to the rising sun. One heart, one rhythm, no matter where we're from. When the bassline speaks the truth, we all become one. When the echoes fade away and silence fills the room, carry this vibration like a promise, not a wound. Reggae isn't just a sound, it's how we overcome. One heart still beating, one rhythm, one. Before the city learned our names, before the lights were born, there was a drum inside the earth from which our souls were drawn. Every step a borrowed echo from a story left behind. Every breath a quiet answer to the questions in our mind. We grew up chasing shadows in a race we didn't choose, trading truth for imitation, winning things we always lose. Still the bassline underneath us never stopped its plea, calling broken hearts back home to what they're meant to be. When the noise becomes a weapon and the silence starts to wake, when the mirror shows a version of yourself you can embrace, close your eyes and feel the pulse beneath the modern sound. The ancient rhythm knows your way, it never lets you down. When the rhythm remembers us, we remember who taught us how to measure life by numbers and by names, how to hide behind a smile while the pressure stays the same. But no system ever taught us how to carry all this weight, or how to sit with disappointment without learning how to hate. So we turn back to the rhythm, older than the crowd, older than the borders they keep drawing on the ground. In the spaces between notes, there's a truth that still survives. Every time the bass line drops, another soul to rise. If your hope feels out of rhythm, if your faith begins to shake, if the future feels too heavy and the past won't let you break, lean into the vibration, let it steady what you feel. Some things can't be explained, they're only meant to heal. When the rhythm remembers us, we remember who we are. Not the labels, not the damage, not the distance, not the scars. Justice lives in how we listen, peace in how we speak. Unity is found in hearts that choose to stay unique. Let it rise, let it move us, let it teach us how to trust. Every truth we try to bury still is written in the dust. When the rhythm remembers us, the fear begins to run. From the echo of one heartbeat, we return to one. No throne can own the sunrise, no lie can stop the day. Truth moves slow but never fails, it always finds a way. Empires fall to silence, not to drums or melody, but love survives the ages, quiet, strong and free. So if they tell you power only lives in control, remember every revolution started in the soul. Not with fire, not with fear, not with the sound of guns, but with the rhythm brave enough to remind us we are one. We are not the sum of errors we repeat in darker days. We are learning, unlearning, finding better ways. Every hand you choose to hold becomes a future shaped. Every truth you speak with care becomes a chain you break. So sing it for the tired ones, the unheard, the small, for the ones who kept believing even after every fall. Let this song be a shelter, not a place to hide, a reminder we are stronger when our heart is left outside. When the rhythm remembers us, we remember who we are. Not the labels, not the damage, not the distance, not the scars. Justice lives in how we listen, peace in how we speak. Unity is found in hearts that choose to stay unique. Let it rise, let it guide us through the shadow and the sun. From the roots of ancient hobby to the days yet to come. When the rhythm remembers us, the healing has begun. In the echo of one heartbeat, we are one. When the world forgets its balance, when the silence turns to dust, listen closely to the heartbeat, the rhythm still remembers us. Yeah, 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 yeah. We were raised on fast answers and impatient light, taught to measure our value by the speed of the fight. Every promise was urgent, every silence a threat, so we ran from reflection like a dangerous debt. We learned how to speak louder, how to never be still, how to bend every moment to the shape of our will. But beneath all the movement, all the noise and the race, there was wisdom moving slowly, asking softly for space. When the world keeps demanding you become something new, when the pressure feels heavier than what's fair to you, there's a rhythm under rush and deep, unbroken and kind. Some truths don't chase the future, they wait inside time. Some things only grow in time, like forgiveness, love and peace of mind. They don't bloom under force or fear, they appear when the heart stays near. Oh, justice isn't always loud, sometimes it's choosing not to bow. Some things only grow in time, like the strength to still be kind. They told us healing was a finish line to reach, that closure came in clean conclusions we could teach. But pain doesn't move in straight or simple ways, it circles back in seasons, asking us to stay. So we listen to the bass line like an elder's voice, not giving us direction, just reminding us of choice. In the patience of the rhythm, slow and low and wide, we felt our breath return to us, nothing left to hide. If your growth feels invisible, if your progress feels late, if you're measuring your worth by another person's pace, let the rhythm be your calendar, your quiet guide. Now everything that matters needs to prove it survives. Some things only grow in time, like forgiveness, love and peace of mind. They don't bloom under force or fear, they appear when the heart stays near. Justice isn't always loud, sometimes it's choosing not to bow. Some things only by fighting, every stone is flowing through. They can't hurry truth with deadlines or demand. It moves at the speed of understanding the human hand. What survives the ages isn't anger or control, but the quiet courage of a patient soul. We are not behind schedule, not late to our name, not failing the future by refusing the game. Every scar that softened us instead of turning hard is proof we learned a deeper, braver art. So sing this for the ones who feel slow in a fast world, for the hearts learning value isn't measured or sold. Let this song be permission, not a test or a sign. You're allowed to become. Something's growing, some things only grow in time, like forgiveness, love and peace of mind. From the roots of ancient heartbeat to the choices we find, not everything that's real arrives on time. Justice lives in how we wait, peace in how we hold our pain. Some things only grow in time, and you're doing just fine. So breathe where you are, let the moment align. What's meant to grow slowly will never miss its time. Time we spoke too loudly, trying hard to be seen, building walls with clever words, chasing versions of a dream. We learned the art of survival but forgot the art of rest, mistaking ours for meaning, wearing armor on our chest. Every city has a heartbeat buried under concrete skin, every soul a quiet question asking where it all begins. We ran from silence like a curse we didn't understand, not knowing truth was waiting there with an open hand. When the world demands answers faster than the soul can move, when every choice feels borrowed and no path feels true, the rhythm underneath the chaos starts to softly speak, teaching tired minds to slow down, teaching broken hearts to breathe. It was the day we learned to listen, not just hear the sound. When the rhythm spoke in honesty and stripped our defenses down. Justice wasn't shouting, peace was never weak. Unity was born the moment we chose to listen deep. Let it sink into the marrow, let it travel through the bone. Every beat a gentle reminder you were never alone. It was the day we learned to listen, fear began to loosen its grip. When we stopped trying to control the truth and let it speak. They sold us fast solutions for a hunger they created, measured worth in numbers, taught us love should be negotiated, but no price tag ever captured what a soul is worth. No headline ever honored quiet kindness on this earth. So we learned to read between the lines they never wrote, heard the truth inside the pauses, inside every note, in the spaces where the bassline lingers just a breath too long. We felt a kind of clarity we've been missing all along. If you're tired of explaining why your heart feels out of place, if you're carrying generations of unspoken pain, lay it down inside the rhythm, let it hold you still. Some answers come as silence, not as force or will. It was the day we learned to listen, not just hear the sound. When the rhythm spoke in honesty and stripped our defenses down. Justice wasn't shouting, peace was never weak. Unity was born the moment we chose to listen deep. Let it sink into the marrow, let it travel through the bone. Every beat a gentle reminder you were never alone. It was the day we learned to listen, fear began to loosen its grip. When we stopped trying to control the truth and let it speak. No empire ever fell because a song was sung too true. They fall when people finally remember what to do. Not to dominate or conquer, not to silence or command, but to listen to the heartbeat of the fellow human hand. Revolutions don't always come with fire in the street. Sometimes they arrive quietly, and now we choose to meet eye to eye, soul to soul, without armor or disguise. That's where real power lives, not in fear but in the eyes. We are not our loudest moments, not our sharpest replies. We are shaped by what we hold when the world goes quiet inside. Every time we choose to listen instead of being right, we carve a small passageway for truth to find the light. So sing this for the restless and the ones who feel unseen, for the hearts that learn too early what survival means. Let this song be a mirror, not a rule, not a command, just a place to lay your burdens down and finally understand. It was the day we learned to listen, not just hear the sound. When the rhythm spoke in honesty and stripped our defenses down. Justice wasn't shouting, peace was never weak. Unity was born the moment we chose to listen deep. From the roots of ancient heartbeat to the now we stand upon. Every lesson we avoided keeps returning as a song. It was there we learned to listen, and the healing could begin when we stopped talking over truth and let the rhythm in. When the noise fades to nothing and the night feels wide and listen close, the rhythm's waiting. It always has been. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Before the world demanded proof of who we had to be, there was a quiet rhythm speaking softly, wild and free. It lived inside the heartbeat long before we learned to run. A language older than the fear that taught us how to know. We chase reflections in the glass of borrowed dreams, measure worth in fleeting praise and perfectly framed scenes. But underneath the noise, beneath the scripted tone, the drum kept calling everyone to spirit home. When the weight of expectation bends your fragile spine, when every step feels borrowed from a timeline not your own, close your eyes and feel the pulse beneath the modern sign. The ancient drum remembers paths you never walk alone. The drum that taught us home begins to speak again. It tells us we are more than lost, more than scars and pain. Justice in the listening, peace in how we roam. Unity is not a dream, it's how we build our home. Let it rise through broken voices, let it echo through the unknown. Every heart becomes a shelter when the rhythm finds its tone. The drum that taught us home awakens what's undone. From the echo of one heartbeat we remember we are one. They told us time was money, love was weakness dressed in art. The silence meant survival and compassion broke the heart. So we learned how to pretend that every wound was small, how to smile through the storm like we felt nothing at all. But no lie ever lasted longer than the truth beneath. No crown ever held the power of a simple breath. And every time the bassline felt like rain upon the ground, another lost and lonely soul was lifted by the sound. If your faith begins to tremble like a candle in a storm, if the future feels like pressure wrapped in something warm, lean into the vibration, let it soften what you feel. Some things can't be conquered, only heard and healed. The drum that taught us home begins to speak again. It tells us we are more than lost, more than scars and pain. Justice in the listening, peace in how we roam. Unity is not a dream, it's how we build a home. Let it rise through broken voice, let it echo through the unknown. Every heart becomes a shelter when the rhythm finds its tone. The drum that taught us home awakens what's undone. From the echo of one heartbeat we remember we are one. No empire owns the sunrise, no border holds the sea. No rule can cage the truth that breathes inside of me. They tried to sell us distance, division dressed as pride, but rhythm breaks illusions that no weapon could divide. The loudest revolutions never start with screams, they start with quiet courage and unmeasured dreams. Not fire, not destruction, not the hunger for a throne, just one shared vibration saying no one walks alone. We are not the summer shadows trailing in our past. We are every hand extended when the moment doesn't last. Every choice to stay gentle when the world demands steel. Every silent act of kindness no statistic can reveal. So sing it for the restless, the unheard, the quietly strong. For the ones who kept believing even when belief felt wrong. Let this song become a mirror where forgotten hearts can see. They were never meant to vanish, they were meant to be free. The drum that taught us home begins to speak again. It tells us we are more than lost, more than scars and pain. Justice in the listening, peace in how we roam. Unity is not a dream, it's how we build a home. Let it rise like morning sunlight, breaking through the stone. From the roots of ancient heartbeats to the seeds we've sown. The drum that taught us home reminds us what we've done. In the echo of one heartbeat, we are one. When silence tries to claim the songs we've always known, listen closely to the heartbeat, the drum will lead you home. Was a time we spoke too loudly, trying hard to be seen, building walls with clever words, chasing versions of a dream. We learned the art of survival but forgot the art of rest, mistaking us for meaning, wearing armor on our chest. Every city has a heartbeat buried under concrete skin. Every soul a quiet question asking where it all begins. We ran from sense like a curse we didn't understand, not knowing truth was waiting there with an open hand. When the faster than the soul can move. When every choice feels borrowed and no part feels true, the rhythm underneath the chaos starts to softly speak, teaching tired minds to slow down, teaching broken hearts to breathe. It was the day we learned to listen, not just hear the sound. When the rhythm spoke in honesty and stripped our defenses down. Justice wasn't shouting, peace was never weak. Unity was born the moment we chose to listen deep. Let it sink into the marrow, let it travel through the bone. Every beat a gentle reminder you were never alone. It was the day we learned to listen, fear began to loosen its grip. When we stopped trying to control the truth and let it speak. They sold us fast solutions for a hunger they created. Measured worth in numbers, taught us love should be negotiated. But no price tag ever captured what a soul is worth. No headline ever honored quiet kindness on this earth. So we learned to read between the lines they never wrote. Heard the truth inside the pauses, inside every note. In the spaces where the bassline lingers just a breath too long. We felt a kind of clarity we've been missing all along. If you're tired of explaining why your heart feels out of place, if you're carrying generations of unspoken pain, lay it down inside the rhythm, let it hold you still. Some answers come as silence, not as force or will. It was the day we learned to listen, not just hear the sound. When the rhythm spoke in honesty and stripped our defenses down. Justice wasn't shouting, peace was never weak. Unity was born the moment we chose to listen deep. Let it sink into the marrow, let it travel through the bone. Every beat a gentle reminder you were never alone. It was the day we learned to listen, fear began to loosen its grip. When we stopped trying to control the truth and let it speak. No empire ever fell because a song was sung too true. They fall when people finally remember what to do. Not to dominate or conquer, not to silence or command, but to listen to the heartbeat of the fellow human hand. Revolutions don't always come with fire in the street. Sometimes they arrive quietly and now we choose to meet. Eye to eye, soul to soul, without armor or disguise. That's where real power lives, not in fear but in the eyes. We are not our loudest moments, not our sharpest replies. We are shaped by what we hold when the world goes quiet inside. Every time we choose to listen instead of being right, we carve a small passageway for truth to find the light. So sing this for the restless and the ones who feel unseen, for the hearts that learn too early what survival means. Let this song be a mirror, not a rule, not a command, just a place to lay your burdens down and finally understand. It was the day we learned to listen, not just hear the sound. When the rhythm spoke in honesty and stripped our defenses down. Justice wasn't shouting, peace was never weak. Unity was born the moment we chose to listen deep. From the roots of ancient heartbeat to the now we stand upon. Every lesson we avoided keeps returning as a song. It was there we learned to listen, and the healing could begin when we stopped talking over truth and let the rhythm in. When the noise fades to nothing and the night feels wide and still, listen close, the rhythm's waiting. It always has been. We came a breathing borrowed air in rooms that felt too tight, learning how to stay polite while slowly losing light. They told us dreams were fragile, things best kept out of sight. So we folded up our questions just to make it through the night. Every street became a lesson, every loss a scar, measuring our worth by how unbreakable we are. But under all the armor and the roles we had to play, there was a song still breathing softly, waiting for its day. When the world keeps moving faster than the heart can beat, when you're tired of pretending that survival feels like peace, there's a frequency beneath it, low and warm and true. A rhythm that remembers what it took to carry you. We are still here, still humming through the pain, still finding small reasons to begin again. Justice isn't thunder, peace isn't a scream. It's the quiet way we choose not to disappear unseen. Let it rise from every broken place we've been. We are still here, still humming, breathing in. They sold us independence like a shield against the fall. Taught us asking for connection meant you weren't strong at all. But no one heals in isolation, no one grows alone. Even roots need open ground before the seed is shown. So we leaned into the bassline like a hand on our back, now pulling us forward, just keeping us intact. In the sway between the heartbeat and the echo of the drum, we felt a kind of safety we forgot we came from. If you're holding on to pieces you don't know how to name, if you're tired of performing like your pain's a game, let the rhythm sit beside you, no demand or claim. Some healing starts the moment nothing asks you to explain. Wow, oh, we are still here, still humming through the pain, still finding small reasons to begin again. Justice isn't thunder, peace isn't a scream, it's the quiet way we choose not to disappear unseen. Let it rise from every broken place we've been. We are still here, still humming, breathing in. No history was written only by the loudest voice. No future ever changed without a conscious choice. Not every act of courage looks like standing tall. Sometimes it's staying open when you're tempted just to fall. They can rewrite the headlines, redraw the lines of fear, but they can't erase the truth that brought us here. A song that doesn't beg for power or control, just space enough for every fragile human soul. We are more than what survived us, more than what we lost, more than every shortcut taken, every heavy cost. Every time we show up honest, even incomplete, we turn endurance into something bittersweet. So I sing this for the tired, for the gentle, for the slow, for the ones who kept on loving even when it showed. Let this melody be proof you didn't come undone. You're still here in the rhythm, you've already won. We are still here, still humming through the rain, still learning how to stand without heart and name. Justice lives in presence, peace and letting be. Unity begins the moment we allow ourselves to feel. From the roots of ancient heartbeat to the breath we're in, we are still here, still humming, breathing in. When the noise fades out and the night feels long and wide, listen close. That quiet song is proof you're still alive.